Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Currently we are on Season 2, Episode 4B, Repairing the Baron. An episode that I'm hoping is gonna be more interesting than the last couple of filler episodes, because while I haven't hated the episodes since the Season 2 premiere or anything, I just feel like I'm still stuck in the high of the Season 1 finale and Season 2 premiere, that none of the other episodes have managed to really hit anywhere near as high or as much as those episodes did, you know? So, considering that this episode seems like it's going to be focusing on Baron Draxum, I'm hoping that it's going to be more entertaining, you know? It's gonna be like a continuation of that storyline, because I want to see more of that storyline. Although there's the aspect of the fact that Baron Draxum is probably not gonna be played by John Cena anymore, because he wasn't in one of the last couple of episodes where we saw him in the flashback. And there's no reason to expect that he's gonna be back here. And if I had a nickel for every time John Cena played a character for a little bit in a cartoon and then got replaced by somebody else, I would have 2 nickels. And that's not a lot. But it's weird that it happened twice, because the same shit happened in Generator X as well. And that ruined the villain for me, so hopefully that's not gonna ruin Draxum for me too. But there's only one way to find out whether that's going to be the case, and that is by getting into it. Though before we do, I do want to remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out with my transition by donating to my Patreon or Coffee account, because for those of you who didn't know, I am trans. And by doing so, you can also get access to the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all the reactions that I do on the channel, which includes cartoons, short live-action TV series, long live-action TV series, anime, and movie full-length reactions. Alternatively, you can also just stick with the YouTube version of this reaction and simply like the video, but it is appreciated if you do make the extra step of supporting me. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, without further ado, let's get into Rise of the TMNT Season 2, Episode 4B, Repairing the Baron in 3, 2, 1.
By unanimous decree of the Council, Baron Draxum is found guilty of crimes against the Yokai.
Unlawful genetic manipulation, unleashing dark mystic forces in an effort to destroy humanity.
And who are you guys? We saw you last time when we saw Baron. Wait, aren't those the guys from the first episode? Yeah, they are!
Thanks, Raph. Oh, again! My stupid neighbor.
Your neighbor keeps knocking the fan down?
Yeah, it's driving me crazy. Usually, it's just a lot of clip popping.
I wonder who's your neighbor. Is it Baron Draxum?
Excuse me, kind neighbor. I was hoping to have a friendly word with you about...
I told you.
I called it!
Meet your daughter.
Baron Draxum? I don't know
Whoa!
what kind of evil plan you're up to, but...
My hunches, get off me!
Okay, he does sound better. Still not John Cena, but he does sound better.
Stand back!
Poor Draxum.
Raph, what are you doing?
Mikey? What are you doing?
Dinosaur trampoline always cheers you up, so I thought I'd try it on Baron Draxum.
Why?
Feel my...
Mikey, why the heck are you helping Baron Draxum?
Baron Draxum needs the help of no one!
Oh, really? When I found you, were you or were you not living on the street?
So you found him a place to stay?
Because your soul got sucked out by the dark armor. Wanted for crimes in the hidden city? And who set you up in style? Deposited.
Kinda feel
Who's
bad
gonna turn
for
you from
Draxum.
Bad guy to glad guy. From sad heat to happy sheep. From devil to A-level, baby.
Hell yeah.
What are you thinking? Draxum is the...
I like rooting for bad guys for some reason recently. I kinda want him to turn and be a good guy. And work with the turtles.
housewarming Mr. and Mrs. O'Neary.
We were finally meeting a Reapairin.
No, apparently we're helping Baron Draxum get his groove back.
Called it.
Ha!
Oh no, I do not make my famous green bean casserole for my mortal enemy.
Whoa, whoa! He's not
Isn't Shredder your mortal enemy, not Draxum?
family. And once he gets some of those warm and fuzzy family feels, he'll crack that icy shell and we'll be knee-deep in sunshine.
Yeah, try to be nice to him. Maybe that will change him into a good guy. Oh, that's cool. Okay, this episode is definitely very interesting. It's exactly what I wanted it to be.
Isn't this nice? When's the last time we all got together like this, huh?
The time Draxum dropped me off a building? No, actually, I think it was when he ambushed us at the botanical garden.
No, no.
Ah, the good old days.
Dark Armor tried to destroy humanity.
That's right. Good time.
You wretched cur, I will split you in twain! Huh?
Oh, you little playful human, you. Ah, they love to jump and grab and hang. And kick.
Nah, fuck children.
Ah, look,
I mean, don't,
time for
but
the
I hate
fun to
children.
begin, baby.
Stop it! I cannot move! Do not hit me! Leave me alone, human larva!
Human love. That's how I'm gonna start describing kids. Not as kids, but human larva.
There is nothing better than human funnel cake.
Which part of the human is it made from?
What? No, it's made by... See what I mean, Mikey? This guy's never gonna like humans. There's no way a being with an ounce of good in them throws funnel cake on the ground.
Draxum, by order of the Council of Heads, you are under arrest.
Yeah, you and what army?
They are bounty hunters loyal to the one with the most coin.
Would they back off for 27 cents and a button?
You can try.
Nope.
Tell me how it goes.
Man, I kind of root for him now. I want him to be fine. I want him to be free.
Why? Isn't he just getting what he deserves?
He created us, Raph. Without him, we wouldn't even be here.
True.
He deserves another chance.
You know, this kind of reminds me of the Disney Channel show Lab Rats and the situation with the characters there being basically the same. I would really like if Draxum becomes the same like what the guy who created the Lab Rats in Lab Rats is to them, you know?
Still trying to get used to this, but Mikey thinks you're part of the family. And rule number
I mean, he
one
kind of
the
is.
code is you take care of family.
Kind of like this.
You hold off the bounty hunters. I'll save the humans.
Yay!
My sheep man.
Please be good, Draxum. I like you too much.
I've come to get you, humans.
Save you.
Relax.
Good job, Draxum. Hell yeah, I like this. Hell yeah. Dude, I love them working together like that. That's sick. I guess Team Rocket's blasted off again. Come on, make it, make it. Yes! Good job. His evil has been destroyed.
Oh,
Aw.
must you touch me with your germ hole?
Look at you. You saved humans.
And got a little bit of your powers back. If you're gonna live up top, you're gonna need a job.
Dismissed.
What?
Well, this seems like it could backfire.
Come on.
It probably will. Let's be real here.
And it's great cover.
Okay. I didn't realize how much he looked like an ape. Is that what he looks like? I don't know, but like without his like helmet thing, he looks so different basically unrecognizable. I didn't realize I was relying so much on that helmet for me recognizing him, you know? It's kind of how I rely on the colors of the turtles' headbands to tell them apart, despite the fact that they, like, still look very different, but it's still the colors that are the thing that kind of, like, guide my brain, guide my eyes. I didn't realize I was so reliant on colors. It's kind of wild. This show has helped me realize that, but it's pretty cool. So, yeah, this episode honestly is exactly what I thought it was going to be, or hoped that it was going to be. With a focus on Baron Draxum, and actually, it's even better than what I hoped it was going to be, because I wasn't even thinking about Baron Draxum potentially becoming a good guy, which this is kind of what it's setting up to be. Maybe not. Maybe it's gonna turn out for him to be evil again. I don't know, but I didn't even think about that. And yet it's so good. Like, it's a cool idea, and I like that. Like, having him to be the main villain, then Shredder comes out, and he becomes like a good guy who helps defeat the Shredder. It's kind of reminiscent of what happened with, like, I guess, Bishop in the 2003 series, where he started off as a villain, then, but little by little, he kind of teamed up with the Turtles here and there, and then they fought together against the Shredder, and then he became a good guy. And I wouldn't mind if the same thing happened with Draxum. He's pretty cool. In this episode, the fact that he's not played by John Cena definitely didn't bother me as much, so there's that. I enjoy that. Or at least I wasn't bothered by that fact, but yeah, it was a fun little episode for like a small filler episode. I mean, it was funny. It was continuing the storyline, or at least the character development, so I'm perfectly satisfied. This was pretty good. I want more of this. This is the kind of stuff, like, with this show, if it's gonna be 11 minutes per episode, which is what it has been, so it's kind of a little late to say that, but if this show was always going to be like 11 minutes long per episode, I still would have liked something more along those lines. Like, still having like a continuity heavy story for each little episode, even if it's just like 11 minutes. I would have liked more to see more of this, but still, you know, it was fun. I liked it. And I'm curious to see where the plot is gonna go onwards from here, with like whether Draxum is gonna continue to be a good guy, whether this is the last time we're gonna see him, whether he's gonna turn out to be a bad guy again. I don't know, but I'm really, really curious to find out. And honestly, in terms of rating for this episode, this might be a little bit high, but I'm honestly gonna give it a 9.4 out of 10. I think it was a really, really fun little episode with some really cool character development for a villain that I've always liked, but never really felt like I loved. But with this episode and his character development, I definitely like him a little bit more. But yeah, I am curious. What do you guys think about this episode? So, comment us down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 5 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, Drew, and Rain. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. If you have decided to support me, if you have continued to support me such a long time, hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not already know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do in my videos. That thing being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman, though I am unsure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people. But that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really ever accept the fact that I'm trans if they ever found out, it's not really feasible or easy for me to transition here with minimal to no repercussions. So that's why I would really, really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything. I don't want you to feel like you have to help me. So if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's okay. Don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me get out of this situation. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask me, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!